Hi guys! So I don't normally do intro videos or have myself on camera ever, but I wanted to introduce this piece of art, which I'll insert here or here. I don't know what editing me is going to do, but here, I'll scoot over so that I have room for it. I wanted to introduce this piece of art and talk a little because I have things to say and it's an important art piece to me. Sorry, I have trouble looking at the camera. It makes me uncomfortable. But you'll see a big difference if you follow this channel, and this isn't the first video you've seen, between my digital art and my sketchbook art. And I often in my videos say, oh, like this is just a doodle, and these are just doodles, and these are just doodles. Constantly in my sketchbook art videos, and that's because it's the truth. My sketchbooks are just thought vomiting. There's no pre-planning. There's often not a pre-sketch. Sorry, my dog wants to be included. They're just my skill-less boredom, really, while I watch things, and so they really don't show off my style or my potential or my skill much. So I get kind of insecure just showing those. And I would like to show a lot more of my digital stuff. It's where my passion really comes through, and the tools of just the digital art apps. I use Clip Studio Paint. The tools are so useful and they really bring my art to another level that I can't do traditionally. So hopefully you guys like this. You like seeing my digital art, and hopefully you want to see more of my digital art in the future. I would really like to share it with you guys. And yeah, this art piece in particular though was me pushing myself, because recently, well, I just did a video of my art books that I recommend, and looking through them and talking about my favorite artists, I really realized, like, well, I'm never going to become one of these greats if I don't push myself. And I don't think, that's not me saying I'm going to become great, but I'm never going to progress much more if I continue to be lazy with my art. And I feel like I am often lazy with my art. I think of something really intricate that I would love to do, and then I'm like, but it'd be so much work. And then on the other side of that, I am really insecure about my art, and I always tell myself, well, that would be really cool, but you're not capable of drawing it. So then I don't. And I just draw whatever's really simple and easy. Sadie, could you sit down, please? You're stealing the show. We just see dead ass. Come on. Thank you. Anyways, I just draw simple things that I think are easy and that I think I'm capable of. And I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't get complacent. I shouldn't just glue myself to a certain level of art. I will never get better if I do that. And I've sort of just had to talk with myself and come to realize that lately. So this was my art piece finally being like, I'm not doing that anymore. Like, I want to do something bigger. I want to push myself. I want it to be detailed and prove to myself that I can do it, I guess. And I was just really happy with how it turned out. And that just sort of bolstered that idea that I can do more. And luckily it wasn't a big fail, because if it were, I would just be like, oh great, I can't do more. So luckily it turned out well. I'm happy with it. And yeah, I'm doing this in advance instead of talking over the time lapse, because I don't have the capability right now to do voiceovers, by the way. So I hope this isn't like boring having to listen to me. Obviously you could just fast forward, but having to listen to me before just seeing the time lapse. This is also just the time lapse feature on Clip Studio Paint, so I can't really control it. You're not seeing me draw the lines, you're seeing a time lapse of the lines appearing. But I did do the slowest version so it doesn't speed it up, so that you don't miss anything, or it's not so fast that you can't see what was going on. Yeah, and please let me know if you guys like seeing time lapses. I haven't done one yet because, well, I did some like a couple of years ago, but I haven't since because I don't know, I don't get much feedback on my time lapse videos, or I didn't a couple of years ago. But I really wanted to show the progress of this. Oh, that was the other thing I was really happy about. I did this entire image with no, you'll see this in the time lapse, but with no sketch beforehand. I just went in there and drew the lines. I just drew it. And that's something I never do, and I was afraid to do. And I also did it with no references. So I was really happy with all of that. And that's it. I'm not going to hold you guys up anymore. I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know if you do, or if you want to see more of my digital art. That would make me happy. And oh, you'll see that I signed this one Gator Witch. I sign all my other stuff LittleLemonCurd, and that's because I made a new Instagram, a second Instagram. I didn't delete my first one, but a second Instagram that's solely going to be these more serious artworks that I do for myself, rather than my main Instagram where I put all my art commissions and all of my just doodles and sometimes sketchbook pages in. I wanted one that's just more professional, and it's just more serious detailed stuff. So that's why I signed it Gator Witch. If you want to follow me, my Instagram is Gator Witch Art with periods between each of the words. I'll put it in the description. That's all. I'm excited about this piece. I hope you guys like it. So bye.